Class 11th, Subject Physics, second chapter, Mathematical Methods. From the chapter, let us see formulae. First formula gives the unit vector, that is, the vector having its magnitude equal to 1 and which gives the direction of the given vector. Now, such type of unit vector u cap along the direction of vector A will be given as u cap equal to vector A upon magnitude of vector A. That is, if the given vector, if it is divided by its magnitude, then we get unit vector in the direction of the given vector. Now we know that I cap, j cap and k cap are the unit vectors along x, y and z directions, and therefore I cap equal to vector x upon x, j cap equal to vector y upon y, and k cap will be equal to vector z upon z. So these are, that is, I cap, j cap and k cap are the unit vectors along x, y and z axis respectively. Then second formula is for by parallelogram law of vectors. By parallelogram law of vectors, the magnitude and direction of resultant R will be given as, if vector R represents resultant vector of two given vectors P and Q, then the magnitude of resultant, that is R, will be equal to square root of P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. R is equal to square root of P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta, and the direction of the resultant vector R will be given as alpha equal to tan inverse q sin theta upon p plus q cos theta. Alpha is equal to tan inverse q sin theta upon p plus q cos theta. Then third formula gives magnitude and direction of a vector. Magnitude and direction of a vector, if the given vector is vector r is equal to I cap rx plus j cap ry, then its magnitude and direction will be given as magnitude of vector r, that is r equal to square root of rx square plus ry square. R is equal to square root of rx square plus ry square, and the direction will be given as theta is equal to tan inverse ry by rx. Theta is equal to tan inverse ry by rx. Then fourth formula gives the scalar product or dot product of two vectors. The scalar product or dot product of two vectors. So for the vectors, vector p is equal to I cap px plus j cap py plus k cap pz, and vector q equal to I cap qx plus j cap qy plus k cap qz. Then for these two vectors p and q, the scalar product vector p dot vector q will be equal to px qx plus py qy plus pz qz. Vector p dot vector q equal to px qx plus py qy plus pz qz. For the same vectors p and vector q, next formula will be for vector product or cross product of two vectors. Now for the same two vectors, vector p and vector q, we can write vector p cross vector q, that is the vector product of vector p and vector q, that is vector p cross vector q will be equal to determinant of I j k, that is I cap j cap k cap px py pz qx qy qz. So by solving this determinant, we will get the vector product of two vectors p and q. Then next formula is for differential calculus. So various formulae regarding this differential calculus are there. First is d by dx of s fx. D by dx of s fx will be written as s into d by dx of fx, s into d by dx of fx. Second formula is for d by dx of f1x plus f2x for sum of the two functions, that is d by dx of f1x plus f2x will be written as d by dx of f1x plus d by dx of f2x, d by dx of f1x plus d by dx of f2x. Then third formula gives d by dx of f1x into f2x, that is product d by dx of f1x into f2x, which will be written as f1x into d by dx of f2x plus f2x into d by dx of f1x, f1x into d by dx of f2x plus f2x into d by dx of f1x. Then fourth formula is for division, that is d by dx of f1x upon f2x. d by dx of f1x upon f2x will be equal to 1 upon f2x into d by dx of f1x minus f1x upon f2x into d by dx of f2x. So for division f1x upon f2x, we will get 1 upon f2x d by dx of f1x minus f1x upon f2x into d by dx of f2x. Then fifth formula is d by dt of f of x, d by dt of f of x, that will be equal to d by dx of fx, d by dx of fx into dx by dt into dx by dt. Then sixth formula is for d by dx of f of g of x, d by dx of f of g of x, which will be given as f dash g of x into g dash x, f dash g of x into g dash x, or dy by dx will be equal to dy by dv into dv by dx, dy by dx equal to dy by dv into dv by dx. Then seventh formula gives d by dx of x raised to n, which is equal to n into x raised to n minus 1. d by dx of x raised to n equal to n into x raised to n minus 1. Then eighth formula gives d by dx of e raised to x, which comes out to be e raised to x. Ninth formula is for d by dx of log x, d by dx of log x, which comes out to be 1 by x. Then 10th formula is d by dx of sin x, which is equal to cos x, that is derivative of sin x equal to cos x. Then 11th formula is for d by dx of cos x, d by dx of cos x, which is equal to minus sin x, that is derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Then 12th formula is for d by dx of tan x, which is equal to sec square x, that is derivative of tan x is sec square x. 13th formula is for d by dx of cot x, which comes out to be minus cosec square x, that is derivative of cot x is equal to minus cosec square x. Then 14th formula gives d by dx of sec x, which is equal to tan x into sec x, that is derivative of sec x is equal to tan x into sec x. 15th formula gives d by dx of cosec x, which comes out to be minus cosec x cot x, minus cosec x cot x, that is derivative of cosec x is equal to minus cosec x cot x. So these are some of the formulae regarding differential calculus. Now let us see 7th point, that is for integral calculus. So let us see some of the formulae regarding integral calculus. First one is integration of f1x plus f2x dx, integration of f1x plus f2x dx, which will be written as integration f1x dx plus integration f2x dx. For sum, it is integration f1x dx plus integration f2x dx. Second formula is integration k fx dx, integration k fx dx, which will be written as k integration fx dx, k integration fx dx, where k is constant. So if k is constant, then integration of k fx dx will be equal to k into integration fx dx. Then third formula is for integration of x raised to n dx, integration x raised to n dx, which comes out to be x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1, x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. Then fourth formula is for integration of 1 by x dx, integration of 1 by x dx, which comes out to be log x, log x. Then fifth formula is for integration sin x dx, integration sin x dx, which is equal to minus cos x, integration of sin x dx is equal to minus cos x. Then sixth formula is for integration of cos x dx, integration of cos x dx, which is equal to sin x, integration of cos x dx equal to sin x. And seventh formula is integration of e raised to x dx is equal to e raised to x, integration of e raised to x dx is equal to e raised to x. These are some of the formulae related with integral calculus.